Well, hello, Steph. How you doing? Hello, Roz. All right. I don't know who else is here. If you guys don't type anything, I can tell who's here. How's everyone doing today? Okay. How you doing, Jermaine? All right. How you doing, Tina? Tina here. All right. The gang is. Hey, we got the band back together. All right. Hello, everyone. Okay, Anthony, how you doing, dear? Yes, Anthony, stay in the house. I know it's hot, but we can't complain because, a typical North Carolina summer is brutal. We had rain just about every day, so we're doing good. Reese Cup, Reese is in the house. Donna's in the house. The band is, we're getting the band back together. Everyone's here. All right. All right. So Donna and I think Reese, I told you that we were going to talk about Beah Richards. Donna, about the, I did not know until you told me about her further digging, and wow, so I'm just like blown away when you start. Thank God for the internet, so you can just research and find out all kinds of information that we never had access to before. How you doing, Mr. D? Also, Donna and everyone else in my age group. Okay, I sent a letter. Donna and let's see, Reese Cup. I'm not sure how old you are, but Mr. D, Tina, you guys know about Good Times, okay? With Bernadette Stannis, Thelma, the terrible cook, according to JJ as well. She has her own YouTube channel, so she's doing cooking. How you doing, Stephanie? Stephanie, am I breaking up? Wake up time. How you doing, dear? So I sent her. Thank God for social media. So she's in this morning. So I'm gonna try to see if I asked her if she could do maybe a Google Meet or a Zoom meeting, something of that nature. That would be great. So that I'll let you know next Sunday. What if I hear back from her, if she has maybe 10 or 15 minutes. How you doing, John? If she has 10 or 15 minutes that she could set aside to just talk to me. I told her that she was a big part of my childhood. Okay, breaking up a little. Yeah, must be the weather. Um, so just bear with me, folks. Just wanted to talk about Beah Richards. And again, depending on how old you are, people in my generation, okay, we know some of her movies. How you doing? Okay. KMW0481. Welcome to the live chat. We're talking about Beah Richards. She was born in Vicksburg, Mississippi. All right. Thank you, Reese. Reese, I'm still trying to add you and Donna as moderators. I still got to get that together, okay? So she was born in 1920. Now, guys, from some of the other videos we've done, there wasn't a lot. She was born in Vicksburg, Mississippi. So what kind of life is she gonna have? Oh, Kay Will, how you doing, Kay Will? Co-worker, all right. Mr. Hot Rod, okay. Thank you for participating. So she, even when she was young, knew she wanted to be an actress. Now, those of you that don't know how she looks, she was born in Mississippi. She's very dark skinned. So, for her to be a success, she didn't look like this, the prototypical movie star. Now, and look at the time. She went through Jim Crow, segregation, degradation, discrimination, you name it. She went through all of it. So she was an American actress, okay, of stage, screen, television. Some of us, my Sanford and Son people, yes, she did, Donna. She was on Sanford and Son. She was on several other sitcoms, The Cosby Show and a few others, The Big Valley, um, Benson. So again, I may be, younger, depending on your age, you may not be familiar with her, but she was an excellent actress. I loved all of her work. I wish she had done more. Aunt Ethel. Okay, K. Will. Yeah, Aunt Ethel. She didn't she on Sanford, so she needed the surgery. Fred Sanford won what, $500, and everybody came and beat him out. Yeah, Aunt Ethel. That's right, K. Will. Oh my God. And you know how Fred felt about her and any of Elizabeth's other, his deceased wife's relatives. He didn't care for them. Esther, Ethel, it didn't matter. All right, so she was a poet, a playwright, an author. Again, I didn't find this out until I did research. Okay, how you doing, John? So Donna, Stephanie, those of you, the Generation Xers, you're familiar with the movie Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, right? Okay, with Sidney Poitier and Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn. Okay. Oh, well, okay, well, you're still talking about Sanford. So she said her gallbladder had swelled to the size of a grapefruit. Okay, well, you're going to make me get off from this live and go look at that episode. So anyway, most notable movie I think would probably be, she was also in A Raisin in the Sun, but I think it was probably Guess Who's Coming to Dinner because of, the star power. Okay. Now she did win 2 primetime Emmys. For 1988, she won one for Frank's Place. Sure, yeah, she did favor Shirley Chisholm, John. She sure did. Especially she had the hairstyle she had when she was on Sanford and Son. She really did favor her. Then she won one in 2000 for The Practice. Okay, she was Oscar nominated for a Golden Globe nominated. For Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, but that was 1968. So, she may have been nominated, but there was no way she was going to win. Stephanie, that's one of my favorite movies. I mean, look at the star power in that movie. I love it. And then Donna, you're the one who told me about her poetry. So in 1951, she wrote A Black Woman Speaks. And you guys know I always have links in the description box for you. Please hit the like button, folks, those of you who are here. So it inspired radical Black women to organize. And we know in the 50s, that's when the civil rights movement was really ramping up. Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. Emmett Till was killed. So all of these instances of violence and degradation and discrimination led to the civil rights movement. Donna said, yes, it'll make you cry. Yes. Younger people may remember. Yes, Reese Cup. She was in Beloved with Oprah. Yeah, and I think Danny Glover as well. Thank you, Reese. So yeah, she's been on a lot. I wish she had been in more. And again, if you look at her, she's not your prototypical actress. She's very dark skinned, very Africanoid features. So for her to have done as much as she did, to me, is amazing. Okay. So wanted to share that with you. The poem illuminated the oppression Black women faced because they were Black. So what I have here, I wanted to read that to you. So just listen up. This is her poem, A Black Woman Speaks by Beah Richards. So I have that pulled up for you. A Black woman speaks of white womanhood. What gives her the right? Slavery, lynching, etc. have to do with white women. Would you like to speak of it as it will and should be? What is that? When white womanhood stands for full equality, but it is not there yet. Why? Still a superiority thing and a need to separate for their own validation. Okay. That is taught to them by white supremacists. White womanhood, slavery too, only to a different degree. You were willing slaves, both sold in different ways, and you did not fight. She is fighting for unity just as she fought for freedom. We are women together. White supremacy poisoned. White skin is supreme, and you didn't protest. As, even in your pink slavery, somehow thought my wasted blood confirmed your superiority. Both bore him sons in different yet similar ways. What happened to sons she bore? Sold. Your reaction, you felt avenged, taking his infidelity out on you as if you were the enemy. You hated slavery but abhorred equality. But together we can be free and achieve justice, peace, and human equality with plenty for all. Okay, so that's from her poem. Now, what did you guys think about that? Thank you, Donna. Yeah, she was strong. Again, let's think of the parlance of the times. You know, being born in Vicksburg, Mississippi, all she really had to do. How you doing? Every day, every show. All right, I'm still teaching every. So all she had to do, really, what was a black woman going to do? Born in 1920, Vicksburg, Mississippi. Take in people's clothing and wash it, take care of people's children. In other words, be a mammy, sharecrop, and get ripped off like everyone else. She said, no, thank you. Okay. So, you know, that's what, like I said, wow, when I did the reading and I was like, yeah, she was on In the Heat of the Night as well, Wake Up Time. Yes, she was. Okay. And one thing I found out also that I did not know, hit the like button, folks. And if you will, share this out on your social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. Okay. Her words made you see what she was feeling, right, Donna? She was radical before radical became cool. So I didn't realize, Donna, I don't know if you realize this. Now, we know in the 40s and 50s, after World War II, there was McCarthyism. If you were labeled a communist, you were blackballed, you couldn't get a job, you couldn't do anything. From the 1930s to the 1950s, she was a member and organizer of the Communist Party USA in Los Angeles, California. So she was a communist. Wow. She was under surveillance, of course, from the federal government. Again, that was during McCarthyism. If someone labeled you a communist, your life was done. So I was surprised and shocked. I did not know this until I did the research. And again, if you click on the links that I shared with you, you'll see there's a little short video clip of her. We know how it is when you get older, your health starts to fail. So she did have to have some oxygen. But what? Yeah, Donna, yes. Oh my goodness. I didn't know she was doing all. I mean, that was dangerous for her. Again, if you look at her makeup and she's in Hollywood trying to make it, and she's doing all of this. Oh my God, Deep South. It doesn't get any deeper than Vicksburg, Mississippi. So in the last year of her life, and that's one of the video clips that I shared with you, one of the additional resources. She was the subject of a documentary created by actress Lisa Gray Hamilton. The documentary, Beah, A Black Woman Speaks, created from over 70 hours of this actress speaking with her, having conversations with her. And film did win the Grand Jury Prize award at the AFL Film Festival. So just wanted to share that with you. Yes, Donna, I did not know. She was, and we thought Rosa Parks was radical. Look at what Beah Richards was doing. Oh my goodness. She was like, in your face, sucker. During the 30s and 40s. Okay. So she carried herself well. Do you guys remember she was also in Roots, the Next Generation? Did anyone see that? I still have that on video cassette. I can't let my video cassettes go. I know I'm telling my age, but hey, it is what it is. So anyway, you know what time it is. If you have any more questions, type it in the chat box. Okay. It's time to do our cash prize drawings. Okay. Now, those of you who are here for the first time, if you happen to win a cash prize award, you need to email me your Cash App or Venmo info, and then I will put the money in your account after you leave a comment in the comment section. Now, as I'm writing your names down, who's still here? Tell me, just type here and I'll know you're still here. Donna, I know you're here. Also, what would you like me to talk about next week? Okay. I know Donna's here, Tina's here. Who else is here? Okay. K Will, are you still here? Jermaine, just type here, guys. Wake up time. Reese is here. I know Reese is here. Okay, Bob Moses. Okay, Donna, who else would you like me to do? Yeah, we just lost it. All these civil rights icons are passing away. I guess I'm still looking at the old black and white videos, and I'm not realizing they're old. They're really old. Oh, also, folks, all of you know my favorite rock group is the Rolling Stones. Charlie Watts passed this past week. He was 80 years old. Yeah. Okay, Willie is here. Mr. D. Roz is here. Who else? Just say here and I'll get you. So anyway, I've been all over Mick Jagger's Facebook page, and they have little video tributes and stuff to Charlie Watts, one of the best drummers ever. You all know I still love the Rolling Stones. That won't change. Okay. But yeah, we lost him. Okay. Is that it? Rosalind, Reese, Mr. D, Donna, and Tina? Yeah, I did. I just Donna, those of you, Stephanie's still here. Those of you in my generation, Ed Asner just passed away. I just posted it on Facebook before I came on. Yes. So we need to realize these people are getting old. Steph, I don't know if you were here when I added that I reached out to Thelma or Bernadette. I still call her Thelma, Bernadette Stannis. From Good Times, and so I'm hoping that she'll. I asked her if we could if I could have a little Google Meet or Zoom meeting, and I would have it where you guys could be in too, listening and maybe participating. That's the goal anyway. Is that it? Okay. Oh, Donna, that's an excellent topic. Donna, these topics that you're adding, if you will, when this is over, would you please? Okay, Uncle John is still here. Anyone else still here? Donna, if you will, put that in the comment section so I can remember. Okay. Oh, you see Michael Ralph Carter all the time. Okay. Michael, is he a lawyer? Yeah, he was the one that was going to become the lawyer, right? Who's still here? Okay, K Will or Jade, are you still here? Yeah, remember all that yucky oatmeal Thelma used to make too. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Is that it? Okay. Don't go. Okay. What? Right. You call him Ralph, right? Tina said, don't let Thelma bake biscuits. Okay, perfect. First winner, Steph. You're a winner today. All right. I got you. You're in, John. See who else is going to win today. Oh, that's right. Donna, he wants to be called. Yeah, okay. John won today. All right. One more. Now, those of you, John, I don't have your Cash App. Steph, I need yours. Mr. Willie. Okay. Now, you guys who are here for the first time, you know that once you add your comment, it takes a few minutes for the video to process. But if you'll go back and in a few minutes, once I'm done. Okay, thank you. And Reese Cup, please add your comments. Remember, those of you who add comments of topics that you would like for me to discuss, I'll go back and still add some money to your Cash App. Okay, just for you leaving comments. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Right. All right. So Reese Cup, congrats. Okay. Yeah, Reese. So Reese and Donna, I'm still trying to figure out how to add you guys as moderators. I'm working on that. Okay. So YouTube's been having some issues. So that's it, unless someone else has some questions. I try not to keep you terribly long. That's for you, Steph. That's for you, Mr. D. And that's for you, John. Okay, now, that's all for today. Like I said, give the video some time to process. And Donna, don't forget, leave me some comments in the comment section about what you'd like for me to talk about. Again, some of you who do not win from a drawing from the hat, well, if you leave a comment, a subject that I am thinking about discussing or will discuss, you'll still see some money in your Cash App. All right. Thank you, Donna. Thank you for telling me about her past, the history of Beah Richards. Oh my God, I loved it. All right, folks. Don't forget Donna, Reese Cup, all of you on social media. John Joyner, if you will share this video on your Facebook page, that would be great. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you go. I think Anthony, okay, he's gone too. All right. So I enjoyed you and thank you for spending your Sunday afternoon here with me at the Roland's Reviews. Okay. Of course, now, since we're talking about educational topics, today it's Cyber Sense Report. All right. Okay. So everyone have a good week. Please be safe, especially if you're in Louisiana. Okay. And leave your comments. I'll be sitting here waiting to read your comments. And those of you who won, just give the video a few minutes to process. Donna and Reese, I'm waiting for your comments. Okay. Thank you again for joining Roland's Reviews, and I'll see you next Sunday.